And hey guys, it's me. Oh, wait a minute, you can't see me there. There we go. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming back at you with another electrifying episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we got all the way through Sunyshore City, and we defeated our 8th and final gym leader, Volkner, restoring the spark in his life and netting ourselves the 8th Sinnoh gym badge, which means we can finally move on and go take on the Pokemon League, which, guys, I gotta tell you what, I mean, I know it's been like over 50 episodes, but it feels like it got here awfully quick. We're gonna head up here and, well, hello there. And what? Dog, okay, whoa, okay. This is like way too overstimulating. I know both of these people.
Hey Jake, what the? You went and got all 8 gym badges of Sinnoh. Aw, you, that's wicked. I envy you. Give them to me.
Docky, what? Give me your badges. Docky, chill.
But don't think you've won.
I mean, I honestly, like, that 8 gym badges, like, save the world from, imminent destruction. Hit on Cynthia. Like, bro, I think I did win.
Because I'm gonna be the toughest trainer ever. You watch me. Before, I was dreaming. I just wanted to be like my dad.
Who is Docky's dad? All right. This is like the second. I know I say that like it's like incredulously, like it's a lot of times, but as far as like, Pokemon dads go, mentioning a dad twice is quite a bit, unless you're, playing 3rd gen, I suppose.
Now, things are different. I thought about what being a trainer involves. I thought about what Pokemon are. We're all gonna get tougher one step at a time. I'm not gonna challenge you to a battle right now.
Ugh. I mean, I kind of sigh with relief, but honestly, like, I don't think you'd do too good.
I hate to say it, but I know you're tougher than me.
Oh, look at that. You want to talk about character arc and character growth in Pokemon games? Docky, right here, perfect example. Literally seeing, acknowledging that I am him. Not like him, you know what I mean.
But not a whole lot tougher, just a little.
Okay, bud, don't push your luck.
Our difference is about a yard.
Now, do you mean like 3 feet? Or do you mean like a physical, like, yard? Because that would, never mind.
Nah, not even an inch.
Okay, what? The difference between a yard and an inch is like quite astronomical, I must say.
What I'm trying to say is that I'll catch up to you in no time. If you don't hurry to the Pokemon League, I'll leave you in my wake.
You mean in your Crasher wake? All right, and there he goes, running off. And, ooh, Jasmine. Huh, that sounds exotic. Where are you from? Johto. She's from Johto. It's Jasmine from Johto. Johto remix confirmed? Yeah, absolutely. It's actually kind of funny. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I always love references to Johto, but they just kind of threw her in here, and I don't know why. She doesn't. We'll get to it.
Was that your friend?
Yeah.
Seeing how you two got along made me happy somehow. It must be wonderful having a friend like that.
It's all right.
A person that you can share anything and everything with. A person that you can compete with without fighting.
Oh no, there's a lot of fighting, but it's like proxy wars. We just use animals instead of our fists. Oh, that doesn't make it sound very good.
It made me feel sort of warm seeing you two.
Look, you cute. Don't get me wrong, Jasmine. I love you. You're great, but I'm already taken, at least in my brain.
It may seem odd, but I'd like you to have this as my thanks. This isn't much, but...
And she gives us HM07, which is honestly quite a bit, because if you don't get this, then you can't complete the game. So it is actually quite a bit much. Hey, you wanna... if Docky comes back around here, maybe don't give it to him. That'd be kind of cool.
That hidden machine, it contains...
Waterfall. All right.
If you use it, you can get to the Pokemon League.
Yeah, so she acknowledges that we have to use it to get to the Pokemon League, but then, she says it's not that big of a deal.
I don't know how I should say this, but good luck.
Aw, thank you, Jasmine. Aw, very sweet. If you guys don't recall, she looks really good in the, I was gonna say 3D, it's still technically 2D, pixel art and everything. She looks real good on the DS. This is Jasmine, the gym leader from Johto, Steel-type gym leader to be specific. And yeah, and she just gives us Waterfall. Again, I don't know why she was featured here. Honestly, it was probably something along the lines that they just wanted to drop a hint in, the initial round of 4th gen games, that Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's like a little tease. They couldn't help themselves. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were coming out very soon after these games, so really good. Nice little hint, a little drop in, spreading some breadcrumbs around, making the world, the Pokemon universe all attached and everything. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. At the moment, we are going to teach Waterfall to a Pokemon, and yes, proving the infinite usefulness of its species. It is Hubris, coming in to save the day. Now, off camera, I did go real quick to Canalave City and made Hubris forget Cut, because Hubris already had 4 HM moves on him, and, the one we don't need is Cut at the moment, so we made him forget that, and now he can learn Waterfall. But, again, just really showcasing how the, Bidoof and B-Barrel line is just, you don't get it, but they don't make them like they used to, guys. This is a HM slave to his core, and I am forever grateful for that. But we are actually going to throw up a Repel Up, because we don't want to run into any wild Pokemon. There's quite a few out here. It's a normal Pokemon for sure, but there's some wild Pokemon out there. And, jeez, oh man, the Gastrodon sounds aren't the most appeasing to the ears. And, jeez, oh man, it's a wild Tentacruel. So, yeah, we're gonna run into Tentacruels here, and because they are level 48, which is higher than any Pokemon I currently have, we are probably going to be bumping into these guys a few times. Tentacruel, I'm sure we've seen one before. If we haven't, well, there he is! And we can't escape because Donzaluk is not fast enough. And Donzaluk's the fastest one. This is going to be iffy at best. Okay, I'll go ahead and screech. Yeah, screeching's going to get you nowhere, pal. Nice try. Can we get away? No, we can't get away this time either. Setting up a barrier, whatever. Yeah, and as you could see, since we do need the slot for Hubris, we did actually finally, I think this is the first time that Maytag actually got a break from the party. I'm determined to go to the Pokemon League, no matter how hard it is. Well, what if you get there and the Pokemon League's all soft? Yeah, but you didn't think about that, you swimmer. All right, and she was not holding that beach ball in her Sprite. But she's going to send out Lumineon, which is a Pokemon we've gone over. I don't know if we've seen one before. This is Lumineon, once again, just really great design. Evolved form Finneon, I just wish it was better, honestly. I don't have too much more to say. We're going to throw Tannenbaum out here, so she can, high roll this thing. Easy peasy. Now, one of the reasons why Maytag actually hasn't, gotten some rest and relaxation throughout this whole series whenever we needed to, put a box of main team on to get an HM user in our party is it's mainly due to that. It's just the fact that Aqua Ring, okay, I'm not too worried about that. Just the fact that Maytag's too good, honestly. It's fortunate we have Tannenbaum now so we can cover the water type weaknesses we have. We also, because we are probably going to run into some Tentacruels as well along this route. Oh my gosh, one hit. It's a one-hit KO! Having Donzalug with us, I think I gave Donzalug Earthquake, right? This is so hard! You probably could have phrased that better. Okay, we're just gonna move right along. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we gave Donzalug Earthquake, right? Yeah, we gave Donzalug Earthquake. So, if we do happen to run into a Tentacruel that we have to battle, we can just pulverize it. Excuse me for wearing my bikini. Girl, you're swimming. You're in the ocean. This is probably the one place you wouldn't have to apologize ever for wearing a bikini, all right? And I'm not going to begrudge it. I'm also not going to begrudge your choice of Pokemon. We have a B-Barrel. Oh, look at her. So intimidating. And since B-Barrel's part water as well, we are going to... Hey, it worked so well last time. We're going to throw Tannenbaum out here. The other thing, too, when it comes to Maytag, is Maytag was on level 45. Now, Autumn's on level 46 because of the last gym, because he just basically clean swept that whole thing. But we actually do need Autumn so we can surf. as great as Hubris is, the one thing Hubris cannot do is learn more than 4 moves. So we actually need Strength, we need Rock Smash, we need Rock Climb, and we need Waterfall for where we're headed, towards the Pokemon League. But you guys know it's not just going to be as easy as waltzing up to the front door, you guys know that. But with that, we have Tannenbaum taking down a B-Barrel, no problemo, as the hail continues to fall, which is going to, nothing but a boon for us. All right, and Azumarill, all right, we're just going to keep Tannenbaum in here. This might be a little risky. Oh, look at Azumarill. Now look at that. Oh, it kind of grew out of its awkward phase from being a Marill. We're going to hit it with a Wood Hammer. I don't know if we're going to survive this, to be honest with you guys, because Azumarills have mass amounts of... Wow, it lived. I'm actually amazed. And Double Edge is probably going to take me out. And probably the Azumarill... Well, no, 16 HP. That recoil is not going to be too bad. That's all right. That's the life. That's the Tannenbaum lifestyle, baby. We gambling out here. It's high risk, high reward. We use those moves, whether we survive or not. That's not our problem. It's just a matter of getting as much damage onto the Pokemon in front of us as possible. All right, and then we're just gonna finish this up with a Poison Jab, which isn't gonna be super effective in this generation. I gotta say though, like once 6th gen rolled around, I was a little skeptical at first. Was that multitasking too much, battling and swimming at the same time? I don't know. It can't be any more difficult than battling and commentating at the same time, I suppose. We are going to, right quick, use a Revive. We're running a little low. I might have wanted to have stocked up. We'll get to that in a bit, though. We should be okay. At least for this little leg of the race, as it were. Oh, yeah, we only got like 4 Hyper Potions. But that's all right. We'll cover this route, and then we'll stock up right afterward. And you know what? No, I'm going to leave Donzalug up front. I'm honestly too scared of Tentacruel to not leave Donzalug up front here. Before we take on that guy, we're going to sneak it. Well, we're going to try to sneak around here. All right, and pro gamer move right there. That's what I get. Oh, okay. This is a little different. It's not a Tentacruel. It's actually a Pelipper that has appeared in front of us. That's interesting to say the least. We're faster than it though, even at level 48. So we can just get by it, no problemo. But as you can see, like, there's quite a few high-level Pokemon around here. They're not messing around anymore. But if you come up here, you get TM18, which is Rain Dance, which will, if you couldn't guess, cause the weather to change to rain, which is incredibly beneficial to Water-type Pokemon, pretty detrimental to Fire-type Pokemon, all things considered. But coming up here, let's get into a battle with this guy. Are you wearing a bikini too? I train at a Pokemon gym too. I don't think you're gonna win easily. I don't know, buddy. You train at a Pokemon gym. I beat Pokemon gyms. Oscar, all right. And I love those swimmers' power poses, man. Like, there's something. Ever since Gen 1, the swimmers, they've always been like just doing the meanest of leans. I tell you what. But right, so far he's got a Mantike, and so I know for a fact he's not training at the Sunyshore gym because, yeah, that's and Remoraid. Bro, okay, he's absolutely lying to me. This dude don't do no training at any gym whatsoever. Maybe he's done some sort of training, but I don't know why he hasn't evolved his Pokemon yet, but I'm not going to complain too much because that's easy EXP in mine eyes. So, and finally a Mantine, which is actually a decent Pokemon. Again, this is one of those ones where it's like, Maytag would just be so useful. Mantine, which, judging by that sprite, how it tickled the new Pokemon image section of my brain, I'm going to say we have not actually seen a fully grown Mantine before. We've seen Mantikes for like 100%. We may have run into a Mantine here or there, but I'm going to go over it just to be safe, guys. Mantine, look at it, got a little mouth going on. I hope that makes sense. Nice, Donzalug gets the poison. Mantine is water flying type Pokemon, as you can see, resembling a Stingray here. Mantine is actually a pretty cool Pokemon. It's a very good special wall if you're looking for one of those and you still need a water type. The flying subtype does make it awfully weak to electric, but you wouldn't be keeping your water Pokemon out against electric types anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it does make it resistant to grass type. So it could actually be very handy on your team if you're going for that. Master Wake, Crasher Wake, sorry. Okay. that I believe he does train. I would believe that he trains with a good old Crasher Wake there. So he probably does know Daki as well. And all right, pro plays. We run away from Tentacruels. Easy peasy around here. We're going to throw Warbeak next to Donzalug. I could throw Tannenbaum up there, but the hail might be a little iffy. No, you know what? Let's throw Tannenbaum up there with Donzalug. Donzalug and Tannenbaum are the most recent team members. I don't think they've had a chance to team up and try to take down any trainers yet, so let's give them a chance. And I really do feel like that hail's not going to matter too much as long as we have the moves to KO Pokemon instantly. So to swim every sea there is, that's my dream. That's a good dream. Honestly, he sounds like a One Piece character, not a Pokemon character. Deep breathing before battle. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. All right. And here we go. Just make sure you don't breathe in any seawater. And Colton and Paige. They look like a dynamic duo, a gruesome twosome if I've ever seen one. And there's Meryl. There it is. Look at him. So like, whoa, okay. Honestly, if Donzalug and Tannenbaum came out in battle against me, that'd probably be my face as well. So we're going to give a nice little poison jab to this Wingull over here. I don't see it living. And honestly, I think our best move that's not, the only move that is effective against this Meryl is going to be Woodhammer. So I don't know what to tell you. You might say it's overkill, but I got nothing else, honestly. So wee little bits of experience points, like the crumbs of experience points, which is a little disappointing considering how far we've come at this critical juncture. I'm actually, sometimes I may trip over my words a little bit because I'm trying my darndest not to repeat myself or use any uhs or ums or likes as I just did. But ooh, Octillery, nice. There it is. Look at it. Some nice calamari getting ready for the slaughter, I should say. But after you edit, 50 plus episodes and you hear all of your ums and likes and uhs, it starts affecting you that you really want to change your speech patterns just a little bit. I know, and as soon as I do that, and as soon as I become conscious of it, I say and a lot more. So I shouldn't have even brought it up, to be honest with you. Thing is, though, is when you're going off the fly, great, now I'm really self-conscious about my commentary. When you're commentating or commenting, I don't even know if commentating is a real word. When you're commenting on the fly, it does sometimes get hard. Every now and again, I can get into like a kind of stream of conscious type of mode where I'm really struggling now all of a sudden. I'm going to basically try to push it out of my mind that I'm trying to, speak differently. But I can usually get into some sort of stream of conscious where I can, start commentating and it just flows very easily. It might take an episode or two. This is the first one of the day, so I'm just kind of, getting into it. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. I guess you guys don't really care how the sausage is made, just as long as the sausage is there. And what a hit. I gotta tell you what, I kind of miss having Water Pulse. Throwing Autumn out against, Zubats and confusing them and taking them down. Those were the days. And I'm actually really impressed Tannenbaum survived. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Pelipper using Stockpile, it's a little concerning, just because the defense goes up, and so it might take one extra turn to kill. But, no, you know what? Honestly, I think because Tannenbaum's got a Blizzard, we should be A-okay. We're going to use another Poison Jab, no problem. And Blizzard should have... Oh, yeah, that's right. Donzalug's confused. I completely forgot about that. Within the short amount of time it took from Donzalug getting confused to using Blizzard, I had completely forgotten. But Blizzard is one of those nice AoE moves that doesn't actually hit your ally, so you can use it without concern. All right. Boo! I'm not done with my dream. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And I picture her just saying that, slowly going underwater. And this guy, he'll never be king of the pirates. That's for aught true. Not as long as I'm around. Okay, that's probably pretty mean. You can try to become king of pirates. I'm not gonna actively get in your way for that. But we are down to meager potion rations around here. Maybe you guys maybe we don't use the full hyper potion. Maybe we could just use half of it. No, okay, I don't know. The Pokemon world seems to be full of extravagance, if you ask me. And what do you have to say?
It might not look like it, but I'm traveling now.
What are you traveling? Honestly, you can get anywhere on Earth by traveling by water. It's just I wouldn't recommend swimming in it, that's all. And he's got a Tentacruel. And if you didn't know, fun fact, did you know that the red dot on Tentacles and Tentacruels are referred to by water-type Pokemon experts as the Ruby of the Sea? That's just a little bit of Pokemon lore, and we go the Water Pulse Confusion. That's gonna be fun. Just a little bit of Pokemon lore for you right there. That is 100% canon, according to 4Kids. But anywho, let's see. Tentacruels, once again, I can't recommend this Pokemon enough. Very good. And oh, dang, that was so close. That's all right. Honestly, just another Earthquake's fine. If we can actually manage to land one. Tentacruel's a phenomenal Pokemon. Super specially defensive. Super fast for whatever reason. Decent special attack. And good typing. All things considered. Unless you're coming up against, the Drapion with Earthquake. But how often does that happen? And again, it's one of those Pokemon where it's just as common as they are, people kind of disregard them, but they're really good. You got the upper hand on me. Whoa, hey, buddy, my hands are over here, pal. Yeah, I'll tell you what. These swimmers making up their lies and ruses. All right, I've decided. I'm off to the Pokemon League if I win. Oh, gosh, this reminds me of that veteran we fought before Celestic Town, who we almost bullied into retirement, I'll tell you. But he's got Wesley's got a Floatzel. You might actually stand half a decent chance there, Wesley. At 43, you know what? I don't want to switch out and take the damage, so we're just gonna Poison Jab right here. Okay, Whirlpool, that's interesting. Whirlpool, speaking of Gen 2, used to be an HM move alongside Waterfall and Surf. It is no longer an HM move, which, it's okay. I can't complain too much about that. Nice poison, by the way, Donzalug. Just a banger. Whirlpool apparently is also not very accurate. Imagine not being able to hit a Whirlpool when you're in the water. Come on. But Whirlpool is really interesting. It will trap your opponent for 3 to 5 turns, and so it'll slowly do damage to your opponent at the end of every turn, and it will prevent them from switching out because they're trapped in the Whirlpool. And then Tentacruel, you know what? It may seem a little Tentacruel, but we're going to stay in here and use another Earthquake because... okay, Barrier is going to be actually pretty good, raising the defense sharply, by the way. So this Tentacruel is actually probably going to take, if it uses another Barrier, I'm going to assume it's going to take 3 Earthquakes. But right now, I think we should still do over half. Yeah, okay. So if we get like a decent roll or he doesn't use Barrier, okay, Water Pulse. And if we don't get confused, maybe I shouldn't have said anything because every time I say open my big mouth. Every time I open my big mouth. I'll tell you what, and of course we get hurt. You know what? We're risking the biscuit here. Oh, another Barrier. Okay, so we're gonna need like a crit, maybe a high roll, in order to take down this Tentacruel with an Earthquake. Well, we also have to get hit through the confusion. Attaboy. That's right. That's Donzalug. That's the leader of the Dark Scorpions. Get out of here. Well, he's probably not gonna get out of here because yeah. See, look at that. That's redonkulous. Another Earthquake. May as well. He's gonna keep barriering it up. Poison Jab, it's a strong move. It's just not going to do anything against this Tentacruel and against, dang it! And against 3 Barriers, it's really not going to do much. Donzalug's probably going down here. I could have played this a little better, I will admit, but I just thought Donzalug wouldn't hit himself in confusion 3 times. So we'll get Tannenbaum out here to finish it out. She can back up Donzalug here. She'll come in as the Avenger of the team right here. She and Don Zalug are kind of in the same boat here. Blizzard's not super effective, but it is also... this is going to hurt. But Blizzard is also super strong stab, and it's not going to be affected by barrier, so we're going to use it. And it's 100% accuracy. Why not? If we have like 120 base power stab move at our disposal, who am I to say no to that? All right, and a nice juicy chunk of EXP for Tannenbaum here. Going to level 43. Take that, Wesley. That's great. I also find it really funny. You saw we only got like 688 Pokey from that swimmer. All swimmers are like that. They don't have a lot of money on them, and I find that very, very funny because it makes sense, right? Because where they stored it, they're in swimsuits, right? It's the little details. It's the fine details that really really make these games as beloved as they are, I suppose. We're gonna use our full restores right here. Some of you might consider it a waste, but we got these for free, so whatever. Honestly, again, I'm along with trying to improve my speech patterns and my talking ability, so I can talk real good, I also have been forcing myself to use items this playthrough because I always save up items, and then the game ends and I still have all these items in my inventory that I've never used.
Your Pokemon doesn't seem to be tiring it off from carrying you on its back.
Yeah, because Autumn's a beast.
Let me see how strong it is.
You're looking at him. Also, don't touch him. I think he secretes some sort of like toxic fluid. It's better. You can observe from afar. All right, but we got a Wingull out here. We got Warbeak up front, so playtime's over. Warbeak's out here. I almost said mommy's home, but then I thought about it and the implications that brings, and I don't want to go down that path. It's like in a game where you pick a dialogue option that you instantly kind of regret. Anywho, Warbeak's out. The Wings of War beat once more. Ooh, bars. And a Sea King. You're the king of the sea. Well, Warbeak's king of the sky. And she's going to show you why that's better. And geez, oh man, look at those lips. Oh, it's gross. And you got little fangs too. What does a fish need fangs for, by the way? Like a horn I can justify. All right, that I can see. It's like, okay, it has to fend off predators, defend its home, its nest, or, its anemone or whatever. But fangs? What sort of fish needs fangs? Is it a vampire fish? I don't know. It's a dead fish at this point. So there we go. And Warbeak growing to level 43 really fast. Take that, Crystal.
I can't take it anymore. I'm all tired out.
All right, you can hop on to Autumn. Just for a little bit, though. All right, and... 50? Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that thing. Can we get out of here? Let me see. I don't have any Pokedolls or anything either. Dang it. All right, we're gonna take this down. I would say cut back in, but we're probably not gonna cut out in the first place. My goodness, that was a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. We're gonna use Fly here. I'm actually a little concerned about this, but say hello to the king of the swamp. I got King of the Seas, I suppose. Not Sea King, but Tentacruel. This one's level 50, which I believe is the max level that a Tentacruel that we could run into in the wild here. Warbeak might go down if it uses another Poison Jab. Water Pulse, we might actually survive. Yeah, no, that's too good to be true. Yeah, so Tentacruel level 50, we're just going to have to take it down because I don't think we're going to be able to run away very efficiently, honestly. Even with Warbeak or Don Zalug out here, level 50, this Tentacruel is fast as all get out. And if we try to run away and we are unsuccessful, we burn up our turn. So then this Tentacruel can hit us with all sorts of a myriad of scary moves. I was trying to think of another M word that would relate to, like, tentacles or jellyfish or squids. Yeah. Anywho, Yeah, just we had to battle that thing. It's like running into the Kraken while we are out at sea. That was actually terrifying. And it actually took down Warbeak, which is most unfortunate. But you guys saw how much damage Warbeak did. Nice. 69 is exactly half of Warbeak's HP. But yeah, Warbeak did just over half damage to a level 50 Tentacruel, and those things are bulky. All right, I know they're more specially defensive than physically defensive, but still, that's no easy feat or talons, as it were. All right, and we got a sailor over here. I came out here because I wanted to see the Pokemon League for myself. All right, and so we're battling Mr. Krabs over here. He's got his binoculars. Zachariah, what a name. I'll tell you what. Out of all the, crystals and Coltons and all these other swimmers, Zachariah, standing alone on the solitary slab out at sea. Like, man, doesn't get much more sailory than that, I suppose. Well, except for him actually being on a ship and sailing, I suppose. That would make him very sailory. Yeah. All right. Anywho, we're going to see if we can't take down this Pelipper in a timely manner. And yes, the Razor Fang coming in clutch, or the Razor Claw, one of the two. We're just gonna hit the fly again. Why not? It worked the first time. Let's do it again. Stockpile. Or Roost would actually make this a little bit tricksy. Dang, that's unfortunate. It is to Pelipper's detriment, fortunately, though, because it is not. We are doing just over half damage with Fly, so for every Roost that it does, it is actually there's still a net loss of HP. But we're gonna switch up to Aerial Ace, just so we don't have to burn the turn flying. It's not gonna do as much damage. Okay, you're just gonna stall out here. See, now this is an instance where I would just love to have Maytag. Throw Maytag out here, hit him with a real Thunderbolt, and shut him down. But we can't do that. And honestly, I gotta say, it's probably good that we can learn to, navigate this type of battle environment without Maytag. The simple solution to all of this, I suppose, makes it a little more challenging, I suppose. We still took down the Pelipper. It just took a little longer than we're used to. No problem. And we still get a bunch of... Zachariah is the coolest trainer in Sinnoh. Next to me, I suppose. Zachariah's got himself a Gastrodon. And it's the pink one. But unfortunately for this poor little Gastrodon, we have Tannenbaum, who, honestly, is the natural predator of Gastrodons, I suppose, because being a grass type, honestly, any grass type is probably the natural predator of a Gastrodon. But, my goodness, those things are so thick. Gosh. Yeah, so recoil, if I haven't explained that before, recoil will actually do damage back to your Pokemon based on how much HP you actually take from your opponent takes. So if you recall, that Azumarill that used Double Edge on us a couple battles ago, Machoke, okay. It didn't take hardly any damage from using Double Edge because we only had 16 HP left. However, Tannenbaum in this instance, because that Gastrodon had well over 100 HP, we took a chunk of HP, recoil damage. So just something to keep in mind when you're using those high rolling moves. But honestly, it's like, I'll take the damages if I can guarantee a KO. Like, yeah, I don't have to worry about damage if I'm never getting hit, right? That's my surefire strategy. Take that one to the bank, Docky. If you KO your opponent before they get a chance to hit you, you can use all the recoil damaging moves you want. And of course, I had no doubt in my mind that Warbeak was gonna destroy that Machoke, even though he was flexing on us. Take that, Zachariah. I'm shocked. Oh, really? I am. After me formula. Gastrodon, Plankton here. Alright, and finally our Repel wore off, but we're going to come over here, get ourselves an Ultra Ball. Cool. Thanks, don't get me wrong. I won't really complain, but I was expecting something a little cooler. We're like on our way to the Pokemon League. We ain't badges. Maybe I thought we were above Ultra Balls. Just being, sitting out there in the sea. And who put it? It's probably Zachariah's Ultra Ball, too. He probably either dropped it or he set it out there for, some landlubber to come along and pick up. Well, thank you, Zachariah. I appreciate you. Gastrodon Brothers for life. We still got Warbeak up front, right? Yeah, Warbeak. We'll keep going with her. All right, and wouldn't you know it, more swimmers. My favorite kind of guy is someone that looks good out on the open sea. Well, anchors away and shiver me timbers, lassie. I think me and Autumn are out here looking pretty good. Gabrielle. No, I can't. Gabriella. I cannot. My heart is already owned by another woman. All right, I don't want to lead her on, guys. That's not cool. I have to let her know that her advances are, while I do take the compliment, they are very complimentary and flattering. I cannot take them. I'm sorry. All right, it'll never work out. You have a Golduck, I have a Gastrodon. That's just how it is. That's reality of the situation, Gabrielle. I'm sorry. It's not gonna work. All right, but we're gonna take down this Golduck, which is honestly symbolic of me having to break her heart, unfortunately. The tide is going out. I'm sorry, Gabriella. Remember me fondly, but my heart belongs to Cynthia. All right. And I think we navigated that pretty well. Honestly, I think we're getting real good at this, a whole relationship stuff, if I do say so myself. And what do you have to say? Did you know I was crowned the champion of a swimsuit contest? Now I'm trying to win the title at a Pokemon contest. Well, what the heck are you doing swimming around outside of Sunyshore there, Cassandra? All right. I'm not gonna, take away from her victory. I just want to know what the competition looked like, all right? Call me rude, but just all the female swimmers we've seen so far have, the exact same swimsuit on, exact same hairstyle, all holding the same beach ball in the same manner. I don't know. What was she doing that was unique? Is what I want to know, because I can't tell from her sprite. I'll tell you what, though, the fun fact about swimmers is that they are awfully inaccurate for some reason. I don't know why. That's probably the fourth whirlpool that has been attempted to be used on me, and it just has not landed a single time. Not that I'm complaining. And now she's gonna send out a Pelipper. A Pelipper? Yeah, let's go Tannenbaum out here. We can get the hail going and then hit this Pelipper with some blizzards. It's not going to be super effective because of that water subtyping, but, it's still going to be effective. And, again, 100% hit rate on this. Pretty nice. And chip damage is going to be pretty good if Blizzard doesn't take it out in one hit, which I'm not confident it will, but we'll see. It is a Pelipper after all. And I don't know why I ever doubt them. Ever. Tannenbaum. Atta girl. I'm speechless. I'd never lose in my swimsuit. For a second there, I thought you said I'd never lose my swimsuit. That would have opened up a whole can of beans that is inappropriate for a Pokemon. Yeah, rare candy. That's what I'm talking about. Not an Ultra Ball. That's something worth finding out in the ocean. All right, and what's that level? Warbeak. Yeah, Warbeak, Donzaloo. All right, yeah, we got to throw Tannenbaum up front here. It's high risk, high reward time, baby. All of our other Pokemon are at least level 44. I like having Tannenbaum in the reserves, but honestly, she needs to be out front to level up. 43. Oh, that's right. You have to be at least one level higher than your opponent here. That's kind of annoying. Can we get... we can't escape either. This is gonna hurt. Alright, I don't want to have to use a Revive. Okay, it's looking like we're gonna have to, though. We're gonna try to escape one more time. And then if we can't, Tannenbaum's gonna go down. Nice, okay, good job. We got away from that. Honestly, though, if I was... If Tannenbaum was trying to run away from me, I just simply would not stop it from doing so. Things would probably work out a little bit better. Do we even have anything else? Oh my. We actually used up all of our healing items so far. And we have 7 rare candies. That'll be... Dang. We've been sitting on this supply. We could use the energy powder. Yeah, I'm not going to use an energy powder. I don't want my Pokemon to hate me. Interesting. All right, so... I did say Tannenbaum was going up front, but I lied. I didn't mean to deceive you all. We're going to throw Donzalug up front here. Just to take on what I assume to be the last swimmer of the route. Yes, I know I can surf, but I'd rather swim instead. It does seem weird, I agree. No, there's nothing wrong with swimming versus surfing. I wouldn't begrudge you, bemoan you, Troy. Like, look at that. You don't get... Oh. I kind of wish I had Maytag here. Oh. Anyway, I gotta say, you don't get abs like that. You know, you don't get abs like Troy from just surfing. You gotta be swimming. Okay, well, let's poison jab it up. Alright, see if we can't poison this thing. This is gonna be a little difficult to take down. Donzalug, leader of the Dark Scorpions, coming in absolute... That's scary. That was... Dragon Dancing is actually terrifying. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to actually capitalize on that. Okay. So Aqua Tail, we're going to get hit. This is going to hurt. And there's a chance to flinch. Okay, we don't though, because, you know, Donzalug, leader of Dark Scorpions, doesn't flinch. Not in the face of danger. So, Poison, is that going to take it out? Yes, it is. Okay, we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, had me sweating there. You get a little hot under the collar there with that Gyarados. Kapoosh, sploosh, sploosh, kaboom! Alright. Moving right along. Strong Pokemon. You know, already moving right. Yes, okay. So, as you can see by the title card change, we have finally made it to the Pokemon League. It's a bit more wet than I expected. No, okay, this is just a waterfall in front of the Pokemon League, okay? Yes, let us use waterfall. We actually know what the Pokemon League looks like. We saw it in the lighthouse from Sunyshore, wrapped in fog and everything, and, well, this wasn't what it looked like. And, of course, one last Pelipper to annoy us before we get here. And man, oh man, Victory Road ahead. That's right, that is our next destination, guys. And very, very conveniently, they do put a Pokemon Center here, so we can fly back here whenever we need to, which we will, because not only are we going to heal up in this Pokemon Center, we're also going to go back and stock up on items, and being able to fly up here is very handy. But yeah, guys, here it is. Victory Road. The last challenge before the Pokemon League. But we're going to be taking that on in the next episode, guys. So, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Running, running in the doors. Running, running, here's some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon Gen 4. Pikachu?